Horror films started in the late 1700s based on Gothic horror. We have used the term horror for many things, but did not come into use for film until the 1930s. The heart of horror in silent films would start to beat only after conclusion of the First World War, and in the ashes of the teared country of Germany. In the olden days, when they would run out of quota, filmmakers would paint shadows on the set rather than try to create them naturally with electric light. Like I said before, the term horror didn't come into film until the 1930s. However, early filmmakers like the Lumiere brothers created a snippet called Spooktail in 1895. The first horror film ever made was in 1896 called The Haunted Castle by George Méliès, a silent film. However, Universal's first Gothic horror film was in the 30s, and as some of you may know, their first hit was Dracula, something that really terrified people. Dracula was the fictional monster that put revenants, meaning human corpses that returned from the grave to harm the living, on the map in the late 19th century. Anyways, Universal has shown Dracula as a person who was ruthless and had a gruesome habit of impaling his enemies with pointy stakes, whereas Florent Kerr said that in the northern Balkan mountains near Vlad III, a Romanian prince, home region of Wallachia, locals do tell folktales about Moroi, meaning vampire-like children. According to legend, Moroi are children who die before they are baptized and who dine on the blood of cattle before leaving Earth and finding their place in heaven or hell. Werewolves were also another piece that were very popular in the beginning of the genre. Universal released their first entry in the Lycanthrope canon, meaning a mythological or folkloric human with the ability to shapeshift into a wolf as a curse, with 1935's Werewolf of London. Zombies, however, were totally different in 1968 than the ones you see in Walking Dead. They were animated corpses that were a product of voodoo, and the movies portrayed them as such. In films, lifeless bodies were removed from the grave right after burial and turned into living mindless slaves obeying the bidding of a human monster.